Okay guys, well, we've been watching the bees over the last couple of months and we have noticed that things were looking pretty empty. Just before the carnival, we noticed a big drop in our bee population and we noticed that they took all the honey with them. And so we figured the queen had decided it was time to leave. But she is still in here, and I don't know if you can see into these little holes, but the little tiny white worms there, those are bee larvae. So our queen, even if she's elusive or hard to find, she is still in there somewhere. And I saw her a couple days ago. There she is. She is still cruising around, so she's in there and she's laying eggs. And we're wondering what caused the hive to crash so hard. We took a look at the tunnel outside and here's what we found. Well, here's our bee tunnel on the north wall of the science lab, and it's pretty quiet. We have seen a couple of bees, there's one, come and go, but this is not nearly the traffic we would expect. So we're going to open up that tunnel, find out what's going on. Well, at least somebody's getting out. This little guy has some pollen baskets on, or little gal, shall we say. So she found something. Well, time for the bee suits, Mr. Kyle. Are you ready?
Yes, it's suit up time.
We are ready. Here we go. All right, the first thing we need to do to move the beehive outside to work on it is to close the tunnel. And the tunnel has one gate right here, which takes a lot of work. Maybe some hot water. You got it, Mr. Kyle. Good job. Now we've just got one more to go, and the next one is down below here.
Okay.
And we need to close that one as well. The top one closed the actual hive itself, and this one is going to close just the tunnel. Sticky business.
I got it. Woo. Okay.
All right, are we ready to go, Mr. Kyle?
No, I'm done.
The next step is to pull it off the base and carry it outside. Great job. Let's go look at the tunnel. See if we see anything going on in there. Well, there's a couple of bees that were trapped between the hive and the tunnel. They'll find their way back. We have our tools all lined up and we are ready to open the hive. All right, we're going to unscrew the screws that keep it shut.
Can't lose this again. Like camping.
We are lighting the smoker to put a little smoke on the bees to make them nice and sleepy. And you can see Michelangelo, the tortoise, is all about, what are you doing, guys? Tortoises are missing all the kids. Adding some smoke.
Ready? Knock.
We're coming in.
They don't want me to come in. I have to get the pry bar. Sorry, girls.
First job is to clean up some of the extra hive material they've put on the glass so that we can see everybody again. Now we're going to try and remove this bottom panel so we can get a good look at the tunnel opening and make sure it's nice and clear. No, tunnel's looking nice and clean.
Oh, yeah.
Good deal. All right, we're going to put it back together. And close the door. First, gently brush all the bees out of the door frame. And they'll fly around, but they'll find the tunnel on the north wall and come back into the hive if they didn't make it back in before we close the door. They just go around the other way. They know where the back door is. Put the screws back in. Okay, so we're going to open the tunnel to the outside. We're going to take the hive back in. Put it back on its base. And open the tunnel again from the frame itself. Well, there we are, girls. All clean and shiny. We've checked the tunnel. We are ready for this flower bustin' spring. Thanks, Mr. Kyle.